Hola, ¿cómo está?
All right. So this is a little while ago for unit rate before Thanksgiving. I hope you remember. I did a little reminder today. So today's a little different because we're reviewing, but we still have an extra day. Is the test tomorrow?
No.
No. When is it?
Wednesday.
It's not tomorrow. All right. So we're going to look for this special word, per. Why is per important? Oh, by the way, we should welcome our guest. Our guest is National Geographic from the country of Georgia. Let's hear it for National Geographic. Okay. So, do you know why we were looking for the word per? Do you remember?
Because
We're
per
talking
is
into the computer, please. Thank you.
per is the reason we're looking for per is because it means one.
Okay, the unit rate per one. Okay, per one of what?
Of the unit rate.
Right, correct. So the word after per is the important word for us, right?
Unit rate.
Per hour. You see how
Hour.
it's hour on this one?
Yes.
So why is hour important? Because the number next to hour is the one we're dividing by. So how do we do this?
So first we put 5 divided by 100.
Careful, it's
100 divided by 5.
divided by 5. But I know you did it correctly on your paper. If you would have done it the other way, you would have probably noticed that the answer wasn't right. So 100 divided by 5 is 2.
So we can't do 100 divided by 5 because because 1 isn't greater than 5.
Right.
So then we have to go
to
to the next number 10. And so we put 2 and 10 minus 10 is 0. And then you can't multiply by 0 or it will just become 0. So yeah.
So the answer is
$20 per hour.
$20 per hour. Let's hear it. Hey, who's next? The next person is. I don't know your code name. I'm gonna find it though. Is it you don't have a code name? You want to use your real name?
No.
Well then what? Well.
Pencil.
Hold on a second. Pencil coming from the store Staples. Let's hear it for Pencil. All right. Okay, Mr. Pencil. So you got the hardest problem on the whole test. We want to look for the word per. Is the word per in this problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, where?
Right there.
Right here?
Right there.
On the right?
Right.
On the right. Very good. So there's the word per. And again, it's per what?
Hour.
Per hour. Therefore, we need to look for the number that's next to hour and divide by that. Okay, go ahead.
5 over 9. Divided by 2 over 9.
Divided by 2 over 9. Good. Equals 2. How do we do that?
Use a reciprocal.
Oh, yeah. The reciprocal times what?
2 over 9. 9 over 2.
9 over 2. Good. Now what? We want to reduce these 9s. So what can we divide them both by?
1.
Well, we divide them both by 9, so they become 1. All right. What does that make?
5 over 2.
5 over 2, because why? Because 5 times 1 and 2 times 1. Do y'all see that?
I see that.
Okay, good. And 5 over 2 becomes?
2.5. What?
5 over 2.
Yeah, but it becomes what? Anybody know?
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. 2.5. Okay, so, but if you had 5 over 2, I wouldn't mark it wrong. So 2.5 miles per hour. Let's hear it for Pencil. Excellent job. The hardest problem on the test. Okay, now we have cinnamon tea. That sounds delicious. All right, cinnamon tea. Come on down.
I love cinnamon tea.
Hey, y'all need to be better clappers. Ready?
It's not even mine.
That was excellent. All righty. so it's asking what is the price per gallon. So how did you get that?
I divided 15.50 by 2.
Very good. We divide the y by the x.
Yes.
And what did you get?
I got 7.75.
$7.75. All right. Did you guys get that? Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
Do we agree? Yeah, that's correct. All right. Excellent job. All right. Okay, now I do want to put the rest of this on here though. So I think if we add this, what do we get? We get $23, I think, and 25 cents. Hey, Studio is coming all the way from Hollywood. Let's hear it for Studio.
I'm scared.
All right, Studio. So, an Uber driver charges this. So, is this table proportional? Studio.
It's not.
Okay, she says it's not. Do we agree?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Now, this one is actually kind of a tricky one. How did you know?
Because each one is 15.50, 15.50, 15.50, and the other one, then the last one's 15.
Is not
It's-
15.50. It's
It's
what?
not. It's 15.
It's exactly 15. Okay, good. So she said that so quickly, so I'm going to say it a little slower. So 1550 divided by 1 is 1550. 31 divided by 2 is 1550. This is also 1550. So all three of these are 1550. Except the last one is not. It doesn't match. It is exactly $15. Get it, everybody?
Got it.
So it is not matching. All right? Okay. So not proportional. Now we need to write down what's the reason. Do you have the reason for us or no?
No.
Okay, so we're going to use our official words. Write this down, everybody. The constant of what? Excellent. Of proportionality. Thank you. Proportionality. Or it's also called the unit rate. So / unit rate. Write this down.
That doesn't exist.
Unit rate is not the same. By the way, this little word problem here, I didn't write this test, but it's a little bit, I don't think it actually matches. Like if an Uber driver charges 15 and then just 15 cents per mile, it doesn't match the graph, but we're just going by the graph. Okay. Number 6. Well, first of all, let's give a big hand to Studio. And then the next person is Kai Kai.
Okay, good.
Kai Kai. Alright, Kai Kai. Alright, so how do we do this one?
We divide.
Divide. Okay, what do we divide?
1 to 7.
Yeah,
1 to 7.
so 7 divided by 1 is?
Yeah. 7.
7. 14 divided by 2 is?
7.
7. 21 divided by 3 is?
7.
7. And this one divided is
7.
So they're all 7. So what does that tell us?
It's proportional.
It is proportional. Good. So what's our reason? Our reason is the same thing as this except without the word not, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to write it with a little shortcut for constant proportionality because that's really long to write. So we're going to write the COP, so much faster to write that. My H is terrible. Let me fix my H. The COP or unit rate. Instead of saying it's not the same, we're going to say it is the same for every one of these columns. All right, let's hear it for Kai Kai. Okay, thank you. Okay, next one is going to be, I need to find your code name. What is it? This is Johnny. Let's hear it for Johnny. I don't know what that is. Excuse me. So, Johnny, number 7. What is it? Is this proportional or non-proportional?
Proportional.
Proportional. Why isn't it let me going down? There it is. Proportional. Do we agree with him? Is that proportional?
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks a little
Now, can you
curved.
tell us why?
It came from its origin and is a straight line.
So it's got both. It passes both tests. So first test is it must be
Came from its origin.
right. So starting from, I'll say, starting from the origin. You said coming from either way. Starting from 0, 0, which is also called the origin. Excellent use of mathematical vocabulary. Origin. And number 2
Has to be a straight line.
has to be a straight line. So it passes both of those tests. So that's why it is proportional. All right. Oh, and you're gonna do the next one too, right, Johnny?
Yes.
I feel really funny calling you Johnny. Okay, Johnny. Okay, Johnny. His name isn't really Johnny YouTube though. I'm telling them.
It is.
I'm telling them all.
Telling them
Telling the whole world. Okay. So is this one proportional?
No, not
He says no. Why?
Does not come from the origin.
Right. So not proportional because it is not starting at the origin. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, no questions. All right. Let's hear it for Johnny. Everybody's writing, so that's why there's not enough clapping. All right. I need to find. Hey, codename person, you didn't go up yet. You gotta go up to the mic. You need to find your codename. Where is it? Oh, Sio.
No.
I don't know what Sio is, but
I said Dr. Phil
you wanted to change to M&M?
Dr. Phil.
M&M's? Okay. Okay, M&M's. Let's hear it from Candyland. M&M's from Candyland. Okay, sir. M&M's, that's a good candy. They got all kinds of flavors. Peanut butter, I like the peanut butters. Okay, so what are they asking for? They say that this is proportional, brownies
Yeah.
and calories, and they're asking us what is the constant of proportionality. All right, so how do we find that out, Mr. M&M's?
You have to put on the graph?
Okay, we look at the graph, but what is the constant of proportionality? Okay,
Same unit rate.
what is the same as the unit rate?
Constant proportionality?
Good. So the constant proportionality, everybody should write this down, and it's the same as the unit rate. And remember, we looked at that on our notes today. So it's the same as the unit rate, and why does that help us? Unit is like 1, right? Uno, right?
Yeah.
So do you see 1 on the chart?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we find our unit rate, which you already said is 330. All right, now also you could divide though, everybody. You could divide 330 by 1, you could divide 660 by 2, you could divide 3300 by 10, and you would also get 330. Okay, what about the next question? What is the equation?
Y equals 330x.
Y equals 330x. Do we agree, everybody?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, he's done. That was very good. That was very good. Okay, and our last person, last page. Hey, we're gonna be the only period that puts up a YouTube video today. It's exciting. The other people ran out of time. You're gonna say the answer. All right.
What's his name?
So, what is his name? I don't know. His name is the Discovery Channel. Discovery Channel. We can see like animals and stuff on your channel. What did I say? Discovery Channel? Well, Discovery, oh, doesn't Discovery Channel have animals too?
Yes. Disney Channel.
Only National Geographic? I don't watch either one, but I should. I should watch more National Geographic. Okay. What is the constant of proportionality?
It's 5.
Okay, say it into the microphone there.
It's 5.
It's 5, thank you. Now, how did you find out that the constant of proportionality is 5?
Because you could see on the graph it's 5 pictures, 5 lemons every picture.
Right, so you see this point where there's a 5 divided by 1. Now, we could have done any of these. We could have been 25 divided by 5. And what does that make? What's 25 divided by 5, everybody? What's 25 divided by 5, everybody? 5. It's 5. So any one of these points we could use, but 1 is the easiest for us here. So we found out that the unit rate is 5, the constant proportionality is 5. And what does that mean in real life for this little graph here, sir?
5 lemons every picture.
That for every 5, that you need 5 lemons, right, for every pitcher of lemonade. Okay, please write this down, everybody. You need 5 lemons for every, oops, for every pitcher of lemonade. All right. Write the equation that describes the relationship. To the microphone, please.
5 over 1.
No, that's for K. We want to use. Does anybody remember the equation?
Y equals 5 x.
Y equals 5x. Remember, you have to, when they ask you for an equation, you're going to have your y and your x. All right. Now, does anybody want to answer? Do you want to answer this last one? What does the order pair mean? All right. Well, let's give him a hand, and then we'll finish the last one. It's not National Geographic.
It means 30.
What does the order pair mean? If we had 735. If we had 735, what does that mean right here?
Okay.
735. So right here, we got 35 and we got 7. What does that mean? Well, we already have the labels. So what does it mean at that spot?
Okay.
Come on, people.
5.
How many lemons and how many pitchers?
5.
35 lemons.
7 pitchers.
Yeah, if we have 7 if we want to make 7 pitchers of lemonade, we need 35 lemons. That's what it means. 735. All right, bye YouTube.
Bye.